So I caught the flu for the first time in my life, and that's safe to say the flu fucking sucks. Like people who might have like mild symptoms and things. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. I have a pretty good immune system. So if anything gets past that and gets me sick, I am put out of commission because the effects hit, and they hit hard. In hindsight, there was evidence of something being wrong on Monday. I'm recording this on Thursday, but Monday I went to the gym and I just felt weak. I was trying to bench press 225. I was only able to get like 7 reps out of all the sets combined, which is not normal. By Tuesday, midday, I had a full-on sore throat. And I'm like, oh man, I'm just getting sick, coming down with a cold. Sat in the car, started getting the shivers and things, and I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to make a video about this, talking about, the negative sides of living in a car, getting sick and everything else and whatnot. And I could use this to advocate for people who don't have health care, that are homeless, and a bunch of other stuff. And well, here's how that went. Flashback. Hey, what's happening? It's Rex, and I'm sick. I have a vicious sore throat. You're hearing in my voice. I'm lightheaded. I have the chills. Last time I felt like this, it's actually 2 times I felt like this. One, where I had like an undiagnosed sick, I don't know what it was, but never really got checked, just let it ride course. And second was when I had strep throat. Now, since I've been coughing, I don't think it's strep throat. Strep throat was the worst shit I've ever had. It was terrible. It was absolutely miserable. I never want to experience that again. But it's something. It could be COVID, it could be tonsillitis, it could be the flu. I don't think I've ever had the flu, but I don't know. But I'm sick. And being sick and everything, I'm going to use this as a way to talk about, the gritty realness of our problems in American society and everything. As somebody who technically right now is going through it.
A few moments later.
I have a high pain tolerance, so y'all don't understand how I feel like shit. Oh, I feel like shit. God damn it. In fact, it got so bad that I haven't had actual food. Like, these crumbs right here is because I have Ritz crackers on me. And I've been sipping on these Happy Tots, which is literally baby food, but hey, if it's good for babies, it's good for me. I'm gonna show y'all how much of a mess my car is right now. It's literally just Gatorade bottles, Pedialyte, Wawa for tea. There's a whole bunch of liquids and Ritz crackers. Truthfully, it's been kicking my ass. But today's the first time I'm actually going to get up and go somewhere. I'm going to get some solid food and, just turn this into a vlog. But first, mask on, because not wearing a mask and going out in public is absolutely selfish, and that's most likely how I caught the flu in the first place. So yeah. Yeah, that has to get fixed too. This is just on because I haven't reset it, but tire pressure is actually right. But here we are. One of the best shop rights in the state. And she's running for reasons. Why are you running? Yeah, I don't have the microphone attached for this, But before anything, gonna, definitely sanitize the hands. The hand sanitizer and whatnot. Even though carts and stuff also have other people's germs on it, but I don't, the best I can. I had to just touch that. Can't do it again. I don't want to spread my germs to other people, or at least try my best not to,
That's going to be my food for today, my first solid food. Not even going to lie. Man, I would scarf these peaches down if they weren't $10. Unfortunately, they don't sell the big Powerade in a bundle. So I just got myself 3 and water. You know, the Powerade is really just what I'm drinking to keep myself hydrated. Electrolytes. Now I see what everybody's bitching about. These prices are ridiculous. So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna give me some honey. You know, a spoonful of honey. Help with an irritated throat. But Jesus. Look at this. Obviously it's a bigger thing, but $12? Hell no. And a small thing of trash bags. And I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna put y'all on game. This is the best ginger ale ever. Sheesh. I spent $26.42 on this stuff. Goddamn. But I ain't really complaining. I'd rather have my voice. Definitely not trying to spill this on my clothes. Honey is so... Nothing like a spoonful of honey to give you that. I feel like shit, but slightly less. I'm feeling. Yeah, I needed those 2 things right there, as towards the end of walking around, I started to feel like dizzy and lightheaded again. Like I needed to sit down, as well as my throat starting to get that fiery feeling. If those have been sick know what I'm talking about. In fact, it's kind of hard to talk because of that feeling. So this is the first time I've ever had the flu, and it's miserable. Like I said, for a person like myself, if I get sick, I get sick. In fact, at the worst, like when it really hit, like it hit hard. It hit me like a train hit me. I went from my throat starting to get sore and everything to chills. I can't really move. Like how I'm layered up right now, I was wearing all this stuff and I was cold. The Pedialyte I was drinking, because I bought me some Pedialyte, was throwing it up. Couldn't really stand. And this all happened in a sequence of hours. I went from here to pretty much poof. And around 9 o'clock is when I ended up going to the ER, because all the urgent cares and everything were closed, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on with me. Like even walking I had to concentrate on. It was bad. But yeah, I don't have to pay for my medicine, which is good. But as always, trying to advocate for other people. There are those going through the same situation, who are living in their cars or not living in cars, or basically just homeless under the actual definition of homeless, and they cannot afford their medicine, nor do they have health care. So they just have to tough it out. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Toughing this shit out sucks. It definitely would suck. Like, I looked forward to getting just the cough medicine I have, because those coughs hurt. I have a high pain tolerance, and they hurt. It hurt bad. Not just the throat, but my head. Every time I would cough, like at the height of the symptoms, it felt like a migraine. And I've had a lot of migraines, so I'm saying this from experience. I get migraines. I would cough and have the symptoms of a migraine. And it would be like in that brief instance, but it was terrible. Imagine every time you go, oh, somebody comes along and just smacks you in the head with a sledgehammer. That's what it felt like. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Not only that, but like my throat or esophagus, whatever, that it was so like sore and I guess inflamed that I had to like keep my breath short, because if I didn't keep my breath short, I would cough. And as I said with the cough, sledgehammer, no. I would take having rib contusions, this dislocated finger, well, this finger that was dislocated, and even like knee injuries and other stuff I've dealt with over having to deal with that shit. But what made it worse is not only would it be the sledgehammer feeling, right, and the throat really hurting, but I would then also go through like a period of 1 to 2 seconds where it legitimately felt like I could not breathe. Yeah. Awful. Absolutely awful. Then there's the whole dehydration aspect of it and everything. Like all those bottles I showed y'all, I'm already almost through this. And I just opened it. It's that serious. Another bottle for the pile, and that's how so many ended up over there. I can't laugh. Oh. Oof, don't laugh. I do not want to go off. But I want y'all to really picture, like, somebody going through similar symptoms and everything without medicine. Having access to medicine has been a game changer. No, it's not instant gratification or anything. Having access to medicine has been a game changer. And like, yeah, I've mainly spent the last 48 hours laying down, doing nothing and everything. So like the medicine hasn't been instant gratification, but it's helped relieve symptoms slowly. But imagine somebody going through the same symptoms and stuff without medicine. You know, somebody right now just in an overcoat or in a desert or somewhere, because the homeless problem is all over America. And they don't have access to medicine, right? Or they can't get to a clinic because the clinics are all filled up and everything and whatnot. And they're just sitting there suffering. Really picture that. Let's understand that's happening. And we as a country aren't really doing anything to address that type of stuff. See, one thing that I really wanted to do while doing this is to show the gritty aspect of everything. Hold on, I'm about to cough. So as I was saying before I was, interrupted by having a cough and everything, I want to laugh so bad, but it's going to hurt if I do. One thing I really want to do with this whole showcase of my life while living out of a car and everything is not only like take YouTube seriously, be more consistent with it and everything, but also like show the gritty nature of living like this, because not everybody who's living out of a car is doing it because they had a 100K job and just got tired of society and whatnot. As I've been saying for the longest, we have a rising homeless epidemic, and obviously I'm not the only person saying it. Statistics show it, but it's rising homelessness, and a lot of people who are living out of cars or not living out of vehicles, just living out on the streets, aren't doing it by choice. They're doing it because of circumstances, right? I would rather right now be laying down somewhere in a bed. Like, living in a car has been cool, but this is one of those moments where I'd rather a bed. I would much rather a bed and a television and a table by my side with just a bunch of hot herbal tea with ginger, lemon, and honey. I would really rather that. But as much as I would rather that, I don't really have that option right now. So, it is what it is. But at least I could go out and get those things. I could go to a Wawa, get me a nice cup of tea and whatnot. In fact, that's one of the cups that are down there. That was when I was initially getting sick. And got me some tea from Wawa. What about those who would much rather the same shit but can't really afford to get none of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a lot of problems in America, and I don't have a solution to fix them and everything, but I can at least showcase them through the eyes of somebody who's doing this, going, hey, if I'm going through this stuff and I can afford some of these things, what about those who can't? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The flu fucking sucks. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, because I'm gonna lay down. I hate this shit. I like how I did that. Alright, peace.
Now that's the end of